Hey everyone, this is Shades. Welcome to Shadesztown. Today is going to be kind of a derp planning day. I have been pretty busy, as you see, working on these roads. I've ended up placing over 10,000 stone brick half slabs and then over 13,000, probably more like 15,000 wool carpets. So it's been pretty busy. Too boring to make a video of it, obviously. So, but today I want to kind of talk about city planning. I'm at that stage where I need to get things figured out so that we can start building buildings in town and stuff. And so I want to kind of go on a tour. The first thing we should do, let's go grab some signs and some glass. Oh, before that, let me show you the bridge that my wife built. I helped her a little bit with the design, helped get the curve and the cable and stuff, but very cool bridge. So we have, what's going on? Oh, I was like, it's not moving. Derp. Told you it's going to be derpy. There we go. So we have a bridge going across this river. Let me show you the river right here. And this bridge is going to connect this downtown area right here to the future residential district over this side, which is going to be all over here, over there, probably up even over here. We'll probably leave this mountain, maybe terraform it a little bit, but so we needed something to connect them, and this bridge I think turned out awesome. We've lit it up at night. You can see there's lamps there too, so at night it even stands out more against the black background. It's pretty cool. But let's go grab some stuff. Okay, so I'm going to kind of just walk through the city and place signs and kind of plan where things are. For downtown, I want to do an iron farm and XP farm, which obviously is going to be this building right there. I want to do Big Benjamin, you know, the big clock. Big Ben, but I'll call him Big Benjamin. I want to make a swap meet, and that's where the main villager trading will be going on. And I want to make a casino with a working slot machine. Another building I'll do too will be a zombie pigman farm. I would need a skyrise as well. So let's kind of take a look around. Over here, I don't want there to be a very high buildings over here because I love the view of that bridge. Let me show you. From right here, the bridge just looks awesome. Now, we do have the portal right there for right now. We can probably move it right here. Let's make a beach / bike area. Okay, so in here there'll be a little parking lot. Then you get out and you can go enjoy the water. I'll probably cut this back a little and make the water bigger right here to kind of accent the bridge. So right here is going to be a little small, you know, maybe a couple small shacks, but that's about it. So real low profile. This obviously is going to be the it's going to be a sky rise if I can spell. Iron and mob farm. Okay. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm drugged up. I'm sick. And can't see the keyboard, I guess. Okay, mob farm, there we go. What else do we got? Big Ben clock. Now I think Big Ben, I think it'd be kind of cool right here, but that would block it. So what if we put... I don't know, what else do we got? A casino? Let's see, the casino... I need a decent sized plot for that. Well, no I don't. I want a flat plot though. Let's put the casino over here, kind of out in the back. Let's see. Let's put it right here. Okay. And Big Benjamin. Let's pick Big Benjamin's spot. You know, I kind of, maybe right here. So you see the clock as you come off the bridge. And depending on what I put in that square, you can see Big Ben from the ag area. Yeah, let's put Big Benjamin right here. Yeah, we'll just call it Big Ben. Big Ben. Okay. Alrighty, now what? Retail district. Okay, so this is kind of downtownish. Retail district, I want to make a redstone store. Now, for the stores in the retail area, they're not going to be like one store won't take up this whole area. The feeling I want to make here is, you know, you come down the street and you got storefront, 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 you know, kind of like that. So I'm not going to plot where they are yet, but between this square, that square, that square, that square, and maybe those two as well. Let's jump off this guy for this. This is going to be kind of a lot. I need a redstone store, and we'll call that Red Shack. And I want a lumber store, which will hold all the wood. And I want a landscaping store. So that'll hold all the, you know, dirt and plants and flowers and stuff. I'll probably do some nursery greenhouses with that. I want a grocery store, obviously for the food. Now these will be my storage area as well. So I'm not of this. I don't. For this map, I don't like the style of one big storage room. So you're going to take a stroll through the town to get the different items you need. What else do we got? An interior design. Is that going to fit? No. An interior design shop. Item frames, pictures, stuff like that will be there. And what else do we got? Excuse me. Hardware store. Obviously that's gonna sell tools. On my notes I have health food store. I don't remember what I was planning to put in there, so we'll put some question marks after that one. Ammo store, kind of like, oh, you know what I should call it. I know what I'll call it in a minute. An army surplus warehouse, we'll say. Okay, and so that one will sell weapons, even though there aren't many in the game. Okay, I want to make a fireworks stand, but I just had an idea. Let's grab our horse. For the fireworks stand, it's just going to be a little stand, right? So I think we should put it somewhere over here on the beach. Sell fireworks on the beach. Be kind of fun. You know what? Let's go take a nap. somewhere on this. Even though you can do so many different designs on fireworks, I'll only do a few and just do a fireworks stand. Okay, and then back in the residential area, I want to do a paint store, and that will hold all the dies. Okay, now one thing I need to think about is the subway system. There's two options. I could do a portal system and link stuff, but even if I did that, I think I still want a nice subway, rail cars going through. And so over here in the residential area, probably kind of center part of it, somewhere over here, I want to do a subway station. And the subway stations, I'm thinking, will just be kind of one in each major area of the city, just so you can kind of get around a little easier. So one right there, and then maybe we'll put the subway station right here, somewhere right, on this lot. Okay, one there. Definitely need one somewhere over here. Let's see. Let's put one over here. Okay. And I think for the retail district and downtown and stuff, that's kind of a general idea. There's a whole lot of fun game stuff that I want to do, mini games I want to build in that I'll fill up the extra space with, but for that. Okay, so over here, this is the city, and then over here we're going to kind of change styles. I want this to feel very downtown-like, and then over here, kind of country feel. As you can see, I kind of got the meandering path and stuff like that. So to transition between the two, I want to build a few things here. So this will be the hub, and the farms will be behind there. I mean, we have the wool farm right there, we'll have chicken farm there, cow farms right there, but the rest of the stuff will be back there. So you'll come up from the city. I'm thinking we'll put a farm management office right here. Okay, which will be, kind of a house looking building. One thing I haven't done, I want a postal system. And with the postal system, you will be able to mail packages to anyone in the residential district. So any player will get their own mailbox over here, and you'll be able to mail stackable and non-stackable items, and as big of a mail thing as you want. So, got a bunch of chunk loading issues over here. Okay. Post office. Okay, so every player's house will get its own post mailbox, and you can mail to anyone from any of the post offices, I'm thinking. Okay, but then you can also mail from any of the post offices. You can mail an item to the downtown. How should I do that? Yeah, we'll just say downtown. No, let's split it into two. Let's put a post office right in here somewhere. And we'll call this downtown post office. Okay, so the one over there is residential post office, obviously. And then over here, we'll do another one. That will be the God, I always want to shift click on a horse, to move stuff. retail post office. Whoops. The idea between each of those post offices, when a package comes to the retail post office, it will be sent through a hopper system to all the stores that will sort out their items. That way, say I'm at the farm and I make a bunch of, or grab a bunch of the meat, I can throw it in the mail, it'll come to the post office, and then it'll go through and get sorted and automatically end up in the grocery store. Okay, like that. So that way I can distribute my inventory easy. I can dump it anywhere I want, really, and it'll get shipped to the right district, and then from that district will be sorted appropriately. I want a post office in the ag area, but I kind of want it to be closer to the bulk of the farms. So, man, there's really having an issue today. I haven't restarted that server for a couple weeks. I need to restart it. So back here we'll do a one called packaging and shipping office. Okay, so the farm has its own packaging and shipping office. Okay. And then there's going to be one clear over there. We'll get to that, but I'll put another one over in the industrial park area. Okay, so now let's get back to planning the farm. So we have our management office, farm management office. Now this will have its own address, okay? And what you can do, what the plan is you'll be able to send, say you're at the retail district and some store runs out of something, write that on a book saying, hey, grocery store needs more carrots, right? Then you'll mail it to the farm, and it'll end up in the farm management office. And so you'll come to the farm management office, check the mail, see what items need to be harvested and grown and whatever, produced. And then you go out and work your farm, go to the shipping office and ship it out, and there you go. Your items end up over there. Okay, so pretty cool. But next to the management office, I want to make every farm has to have a barn. Now this one, actually not even horse. Well, we'll have horses, but we'll have a lot of mules, just because of the extra storage here of mules. So there'll be the management office here. Then there will be a barn somewhere in here. And then the very last thing to kind of transition between the farm and the city will be a traditional farmhouse. Okay? Now, in the farm, I want the farm to have a wheat field, which we already have. We actually have the wheat field, but I want it to have a wheat farm, which will be different than that. That one's just for looks. And we might actually make that wheat field a little bigger. But we have the cow farm, and I need to add a few cows over here. I probably will add, some cow pens, corrals. But I want, okay, so as far as the farms, I want to do greenhouses. So I want a greenhouse to grow wheat in. I want a greenhouse to grow carrots in, a greenhouse to grow potatoes. And I want a greenhouse to grow netherworts in. I will be using that, or growing those in the farm. In fact, let's just kind of go, let me go through the list. Potato field, pig pen, reed farm. We already did the reed farm, actually. A chicken coop, which, let's go label it. The chicken coop is going to be right here. And the chicken coop I have planned is kind of cool. It's yeah, it's more than just a normal chicken, this is a simple chicken farm thing right here. Right there. But it's more than that. It's going to be kind of fun. Let me go sleep. So that chicken coop's going to be okay. Then what else? I kind of want to get away from that creeper first. and that skeleton. We'll just stand in the middle of the field for now. Okay, what else do I got? Sheep farm's done. Mushroom farm is done. Tree farm. So I want a tree farm. I have some cool plans for that. I'm going to save those, though. I have a ton of roses from that, so I'll probably do a rose field somewhere. And maybe some tree fields. Probably not. And then I want pumpkin farm, melon farm, and I need to grow cocoa beans and vines. None of those stood out to place right here. You know what? Right here, actually, let's place... Okay, so the carrot and potato fields will kind of be here. That way, we still kind of fill up the space. It kind of introduces us. You know what? Let's change the name of this to... Come on, break. I hit my horse instead. Come on. There we go. Victorian Garden. Okay. Now, I know it's a full farm, and so it doesn't necessarily need a Victorian garden, but we're going to do one right there. Okay, well, let me kind of map out this ag area, and then I will meet you in a minute. Whew! That was a bit scary. Yeah, stinking creepers. Almost killed my horse. Stupid things. Whew. That scared the out of me. I think we're gonna go back, grab some food for my horse, and take a break. I don't have that lead anymore. I don't know where I put that lead. Stay alive, buddy. That's my first horse. It hasn't died. My white one, my wife killed. Actually, my wife didn't kill it. A bug in the game killed it. She logged off with it on, like, riding it, and then when she logged back on, oh, whoops. My wife changed around the base a little bit. Hey, let me show you how our iron farm's been doing. Got all those block of irons, got all that, and some more down there. So, when we get to building this building, I'm probably going to take off that top village, that, you know, the top iron platform. But for now, we'll just leave it. Let me make some more signs real quick. Let me show you one thing I decided to change. So in the farm, I'm not going to do a tree farm. I'm going to do a leaf farm. And then I'm going to do a pretty cool, like, automatic tree farm. Not fully automatic. I don't want to really have a chance of the wither getting out this close to town. But over here in the industrial area, you could kind of see the corner of the chemical plant there. I'm going to do a sawmill over there, and that will be my kind of more permanent tree farm over there. So a couple other things I got to do. I want to add the boathouse, like right here, kind of. And that's to get access over to the emerald area, the bayou shack. And then back here, so this lake is actually a very good lake to harvest squid. There is not a lot of water close around here. I mean, there's a little bit from that river over there, but there's usually always squid in here, especially if I came and killed those two. So this will be kind of the ink farm, and I am going to expand this lake to be larger, and in so doing, somewhere over here I want to put a fishing shack dock Okay. And then back where I'm, oh, I want to go check on Andre, see if old Uncle Andre is still alive. I haven't named him yet. If he's still alive, I probably could. But back here, for this kind of recreation area, I also want to put a boat dock and a pier to fish off of. And this isn't very, I mean, I don't know, maybe we'll save the pier for somewhere else. Well, let's throw it down. No. Let's save the pier. You can fish off the shore here if you want. Which, maybe we'll do a little fishing supply hut over here. Okay, and then another idea I had while I don't know why I had this idea when I was working on the ag district, but over here in the residential area, let's build come on, get over, a pet shop. And the pet shop will sell cats and dogs, and tamed cats and dogs, right? Something like that. And okay, I think that's about all here. So before we go to the industrial area, which kind of comes off, you know, downtown there, and you come off and you kind of go through some wilderness. They'll be here, and I'm going to curve this road. Oops. Well, since it's here. Curvy roadishly style. Okay, so the road's going to come over. There'll be a little bridge here. And then that'll go over. I think I've showed you this before, but since this is the planning session, it'll kind of curve around the Bayou Shack. The shack's in there. I don't really want to access it from this road. I really want to push that boat ride. And in this style, so I'm kind of designing this, I'd say, kind of B00 style, where he's mentioned in multiple times where he likes to play the game so things aren't necessarily the most efficient. You know, like paths aren't completely straight because, you know, it's a game. You can meander if you want, that kind of stuff. And, you know, just so it's not all cookie cutter type stuff. And, you know, I kind of want that same thing here. So it'll kind of meander around. This industrial district, man, I've dug myself a hole over here. Oh, it's going to be night. Actually, we should be okay. Oh, I need to finish filling in. I'm not done filling in that area with water. But over here, if you remember, I made all this water kind of islanded to prevent slimes from spawning for our witch farm back there, and to kill the slimes that do spawn on the islands and on the stuff. I'm going to dig it down. I don't think I showed you this, but I'm going to dig, you know, kind of stuff like this come through, and I'll make this look good in there eventually. But with that, it makes it very difficult to tie this industrial area together. So what I think I'm going to end up doing, make the buildings standing in the water, so to speak. You know, maybe a dirt causeway coming with a road on it. Maybe build in fact, let's kind of label some stuff. So right here, parking garage. Okay, and then so the parking garage will kind of be in this area, and then it'll connect. So the road will come in, connect to the parking garage, and then the parking garage will connect to the chemical plant, which is how you get to the witch farm, obviously. It'll connect to this fast blast blast furnace here, Looks like my wife's been using some sticks. Huh. Next to the fast blast furnace, I was going to do the bulk smelting plant. And if you remember in my previous Let's Plays, back there, right there, you can see that cobblestone. There is another portal. And that other portal links right next to this one. Okay, so this is the transport or the travel portal that goes to the tunnel system. There's experience in here? That's weird. I haven't been in here for ages. But this portal connects to that other one that's underground. And that one will transport lava buckets. So with those lava buckets, they'll automatically, you go in, you get the lava from that huge lava lake, you throw them in a hopper line, it automatically sends them through the portal, sends them to this area, and sends them into the bulk smelter. And then the bulk smelter obviously smelts large quantities of items. So the blast smelter is for, you know, a stack or two. Otherwise you throw stuff in the bulk smelter, which takes longer. The bulk smelter. We'll just call it that, bulk smelter. It just got its name. Because I can't spell bulk. Or type it anyway. Anyways. So the bulk smelter will be right there. I need to pick where the sawmill is going to be. Let's put the sawmill. So for these, I kind of want them to circle around the parking garage. And that will be like the district. It's just the circle of industrial buildings around the parking garage. So if we come back this way, I know I haven't shown you the inside of that. I built quite a bit in there as far as like the silos and the sorting system for all the different materials you need to brew, and decided to change the entrance. I was going to have you enter either on this wall or the back wall, but after I decided to do the bayou shack and stuff over there, I kind of want to keep that separate from the industrial area. So the entrance is going to be right here on this wall. I'll put a little entrance building. And then I'll probably put the name of the chemical plant right there. I haven't come up with a name yet. Probably some spoof off of Monsanto or something, I don't know. Kind of start the circle that way and start coming back. So right here, let's put the sawmill. Okay. And then what else do we need in the industrial area? That's honestly everything on my list. Chemical plant for potions, mega smelter, blast furnace, sawmill. I don't know what else we would need. Well, let's say the road comes in here. So I need 2 more buildings. Oh, I know one that I was thinking would be kind of fun. Right here. And it's kind of a take. We have all the extra gunpowder from the witch farm. So our explosives plant, where we will make TNT and fireworks. And I can't close that, but that's okay. So we have an explosives plant. We need one other thing. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I could do a dye plant where you make all the dyes. Put the cactus farm over here. Should I do that? Well, let's put it down just as an idea. Say somewhere right here. Put the dye plant. DYE. Yeah, that's right. Right? Well, you know what else we could do over here? I got it. I got it. Let's, and in fact, this placement is perfect. Awesome. I love it. We are going to put, so we're getting actually kind of far away. We'll probably move that dye plant back a little. But our mine, our permanent mine, we will put back here. Go down. Let's use that guy. Actually, let's just use this guy. So the mine will have two parts. It'll have a entrance down. In fact, let me just label it. If I can have some peace and quiet, zombies, get out of here. Okay, so this mine is going to have a branch mine, an open pit mine, and then I'm going to probably put a cobblestone farm, AFK cobblestone farm, cobblestone AFK we'll say. All related there. So I think that's plenty to fill up this industrial area, and I think most of the stuff's covered. Yeah, so that's a whole lot of building, and then once I get all that done, I'm in this for the long haul, so once I get all of that done, we're going to expand into the minigame style, kind of like I mentioned earlier. I'll remake my chicken shooting game, but make it like so 3 different people can play it against each other, you know, and it'll keep score, stuff like that. So maybe 2 people, I don't know, I haven't decided. That's a ways away. But for now, I just want to build the basics. Oh, gotta go. Wifey's calling, so I'll be back in a minute. Oh man, the phone rang. We're looking at switching insurance agencies, and I stepped away for like 30 seconds and I got killed by a zombie. Luckily, I was able to save all my stuff. But anyways, let's call that an episode. I need to get one up. Sorry it's been so long. I haven't felt well. Like I said, I've been placing over 20,000 blocks over there between the stone slabs and the carpet, and it's been pretty intense. So now we can get back into stuff. Let me update you on this chemical plant. I have worked out a system. I finally figured out how the system's going to work. I've kind of designed different stages of it, but now I have worked out how everything's going to work together. So I'm real excited about that. It's going to be real cool in there. So hopefully next episode I can get back to that. I'll do some work rearranging in there after off camera. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.